Aquarius, welcome back, Aquarius. This is So True You Tarot. It's going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Aquarius. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the old subscribers, any new subscribers. Aquarius, I appreciate everybody. Okay. Aquarius is general, so it ain't going to resonate with everybody. Just take whatever cards resonate with you. Leave the rest of the cards on the table for somebody else. Aquarius, you know we be talking about people, right? Places and things. Aquarius, energy is fluid and it's reversible, okay? So Aquarius, just place yourself where you feel like you fit in the reading. All right, let's get started. Aquarius, I hope you inspired today. I hope you encourage. Aquarius, if nobody told you they love you today, I love you, Aquarius, and so do God, okay? So just remember that. It don't matter what cards show up on this table, okay? I hope you came here believing in miracles, Aquarius. Believing that things change and people change for the good, because they do, all right? Let's get started. See what message your spirit wants you to know today. Okay, Aquarius, let me pick this energy up. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. So, Aquarius, you already in the know. You know what the High Priestess. I feel like you know what's going on here, and you sitting in your right energy. And if this was a past energy, you also knew this, because it's feeling like this could be feeling a little bit past, like you knew something either from your past or you had a knowing in the past about some type of wish or hope, or somebody you wish for, or somebody that you hoping for here. Feel like you may have wished or hoped for some type of offer or some job offer to come through, or offer that you could work with other people. That's also here, Aquarius. Maybe this is something you knew was going to come together, or you felt like it would, but now there's a feeling that this thing may not come together like you thought. So maybe you don't feel like you're going to get the. But the thing is, you know you're going to get it, but you just losing hope on it. Like you're not going to get the increase. You're not going to get the position, or you're not going to be able to work with these people. That's also coming through. But you know you're going to get it though, right, Aquarius? Because you're sitting in the right energy with the High Priestess knows what she knows. And she's a keeper of secrets. So you do know that you can get all these things. But there's just this energy of feeling like you're not going to get all these things. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know here. Giving up on work or giving up on working with others is coming through. So Aquarius, you know your worth here, and you sitting with a very strong Empress. You know your worth. You know where you stand. You're very intuitive. Could be a mother here. Could want to start something brand new and start a brand new beginning here, you know, with something that you know that you could do. But for some reason, when it comes to this thing growing and moving along or becoming, it's like you lose hope on it. I don't know. Whatever this is, it's like, I don't know. It's like, and it's almost like, Aquarius, it's almost like your energy is, it's hard to explain. Because Aquarius, this could be past, present. You know, I could read these cards any way I want, Aquarius. But this is feeling like a past energy. So was you intuitive in the past? Did you know your worth in the past? But now you start losing hope on you, or you losing hope on the situation, or you losing hope because you losing hope about working together with people or with these people. And it's like, oh, because it ain't going to grow. Like, then you losing yourself. Like, why would you do that? Because you already sitting in this good energy. Why? Because you thinking about the way things used to work together, like how things came together in the past. Like, so with this reminiscing, like, or you wanted to work with somebody from your past. Did you want to work with these people? Like, and maybe this is why you giving up hope, like feeling lost a little bit on somebody from your past and how y'all used to work together and it didn't work. People grow, you know, this is the prime example of like growing up, you know, people change, you know, and they may not be the same, you know. Maybe you feel like they're the same, but maybe somebody's changed here. This is coming through for somebody, Aquarius. Maybe that's why it's not going to work, you know, because people, they done aged. You know, age come with knowledge and growth, you know. People grow up. Aquarius, it's this feeling of maybe you didn't want the person to change, or you didn't want them to grow. maybe you're not growing yet, but you know your worth. And you know, in order for you to work with somebody the way you feel like you want to work with them from your past or come together, it's going to require some type of growth here. And maybe that's the problem. You don't see the growth, or you're not growing. That's for somebody. But it don't make sense because you're sitting in this right energy with a lot of knowledge, a lot of intuition. You get a lot of messages from spirit. You know your worth. You know how to begin again. You know how to start over. But now it's like you're losing hope on ever growing this thing because it's not like it was before. That's the energy that's coming through. See what all spirit wants you to know. Aquarius, maybe, you know, maybe in the past, Aquarius, you know, when it came to offers of love, okay, you just didn't offer enough. You know, I don't know. I'm feeling like this is something that you know or something you knew. And it seemed like you gave just a small portion. Because, you know, pages, you knew you didn't give enough when it came to love. You know, or maybe you didn't give enough of yourself. You didn't give enough emotions. This is something you know and feel like, you know, I think at that time, maybe you thought this is what you were supposed to do. You knew your worth and you felt like, you know, I don't have to give my all to know. I ain't got to give my all to nobody, you know, but that's where you may have made some mistakes, Aquarius. I feel like that's where you feel like you made some mistakes. I'm not saying that. I think this is something you going through. You looking at what you did in the past when it came to love and what you didn't. Maybe you felt like you didn't follow your intuition. You didn't stand up for yourself when it came to love. You didn't close cycles and start new cycles because there's this feeling here of wanting to close the old cycle. Or there is a cycle that's going to close and be reborn here. But you know how to do this too because as the Empress, you're sitting in your energy of worth and knowing. So you know when it's time to close a door and reopen a new door. Especially a door that's not really growing, Aquarius, or something that you losing hope on. I mean, hope is never lost. You may feel lost, but I don't think hope is lost. Not even on this situation when it comes to this person, place, or thing that's not coming together. You think hope is lost. You think it's dead. But truthfully, I think what's happening here is this being ended to be reborn into something else. Spirit is ending this for a rebirth. Closing doors for something new to begin. A rebirth here. A brand new world. Something has to change here. And it's going to require you walking away from the old. It's just, it hurts, Aquarius. I don't know. It just feel like, it's like walking away from yourself. So maybe you're having a hard time, Aquarius. Like, you know what you got to do. But it's like, by walking away here, maybe you feel like you're losing yourself. It's like walking away from somebody you love or something you love. And it's like, this hurts, Aquarius. Because it feels like, what you feel like is you walking away from something from your past, or you're walking away from something from your present as well. And it hurts, or you're hurt. You feel like you're walking away from love. And it's almost like you're walking away from an old love that's new. So I don't know. This is an energy that's interesting, Aquarius. It's like you know something here. Like you know this person changed, or they grew up, and because you didn't change or you didn't grow up or you don't want to see this person brand new. So you like, I'm just going to have to walk away. You know, they not who they was in the past. They don't no longer want to work with you, or they're not willing to work with you. And it seems like maybe you feel like this person don't want to take any offers when it comes to starting something with you. See what else Spirit wants you to know. So Aquarius, when it comes to the lovers, you know, you just didn't, maybe you're just immature in love. You know, we grow. Maybe this is what you having a hard time seeing here. Maybe you're having a hard time seeing that you just only gave that small portion of yourself, or this is something you wanted this person to see, that you should have gave more of yourself when it come to love with the lovers here in the past. Okay. Maybe you feel like this lover broke your heart, brought you into a third party situation. Maybe you feel like you broke this person's heart, your lover, from the past because you didn't offer him enough love. And now you're looking at it like that really broke their heart. Like, oh my goodness. Like maybe you seeing for somebody here, this is feeling like a little bit of karma. Like maybe you seeing like, oh my gosh, like a rebirth is here. So maybe you didn't see this. Like you didn't know that you broke somebody's heart in the past because you didn't offer enough love, or because you was unhealed when it came to love. Maybe you didn't know how to grow when it came to love. Maybe you realizing now that this person lost hope on you from the past. This person no longer wants to grow with you, and maybe they want to close the cycle. And this is heartbreaking for you, Aquarius. Especially when it comes to this person that you loved from your past. It's this feeling here of stability. So either you have a lot of stability, it could be financial stability, or you just very stable when it comes to where you are in your environment, Aquarius. And I feel like, but the only thing that's not feeling too good right now is this love situation, because I'm feeling like you're heartbroken over love, and just walking away from love or love offers could be feeling like you're not going to find love like you did in the past. And it seems like for somebody here, I'm getting this energy of incomplete. So maybe somebody feel like, you know, I have everything, but I don't have everything. My life is incomplete. So maybe you feel like you incomplete without love, or this person from your past that you loved, this lover. It's like somebody here you got 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So even if you got all these finer things in life, like maybe you could eat at them nice restaurants, Aquarius, and you probably can, you know, order lobster off the menu, you know, crab legs and stuff, steak, you know, but that don't mean nothing, because it's like, to you, what that got to do with love? Like you still had to walk away from your love, even though you sitting up here with some type of finances. So for somebody, Aquarius, they feel like that's incomplete. Like I might be sitting good, but I'm brokenhearted over here. That's the energy that I'm feeling for somebody here. Okay, Aquarius, but let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. And that's not everybody's energy. So in the past, maybe you had, you know, had some decisions to make when it came to love. Okay. And maybe I'm feeling like for somebody here, Aquarius, maybe, you know, you made the wrong decision. That's what it feels like. Took a path that you thought was a better world for you, maybe even a better future. You know, you went down the path that you seen yourself with a lover you wanted to be with. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, maybe you thought that was your lover, but now that you sitting in it now, you realize, you know, that wasn't the path for you. That's what you saw back then. Now you looking at love like with this feeling of either you don't feel like you in control of yourself when it comes to love, or that you're not in control of your path when it comes to love. There's this feeling here of losing yourself in love. Okay. Really heartbroken here, not knowing where we stand when it comes to love and choices when it comes to love. You have a lot of passion, Aquarius, and I think you move with passion, a lot of passion, and was very passionate about, for somebody here, it was like somebody, Aquarius, you wanted to show somebody like the way you live, like almost like feel like for somebody here, Aquarius, if you could have brought them into your world, you would have took them to those restaurants. You know, you would have showed them the finer things in life. This is the energy I'm getting. You had so much passion for a situation that you had to walk away from. You wanted to show them, you know, I think where you stood when it came to love, but basically you don't know where you stand when it comes to love from this person, place, or thing in your past. And almost watching somebody take a different path in love. One of the lovers is taking a different path. So maybe, Aquarius, you watching somebody take a different path. And this is making you feel like you either lost or brokenhearted. Like that should have been my path with them. I was supposed to be with them. That's coming through strong. Like they were supposed to be in my world. And now you lost and losing hope for a situation here. Aquarius, I don't know who I'm talking to. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh, Aquarius. There's just this feeling like, I don't know, either you rushed some type of communication or you wanted to talk really bad about directions, I think, and paths that was taken in love. Like maybe you wanted to talk to somebody from your past, or you want to talk to somebody from your future about a path that was taken when it came to love, or how love was offered in a relationship some path that you took. And it does feel rushed though, Aquarius. Like maybe you rushed this information or you rushed the communication, and then it seemed like then you didn't know where you stood with it. Now you kind of like moved it too fast. Maybe you rushed it, you know, I don't know. And you rushed it. Now you're like, I don't know where I stand. I'm over here broken hearted. You know, this person don't love me, or they don't want to work with me. This person may think I'm not worthy of love or loving them. There's a lot of self-doubt here, a lot of negative self-talk, Aquarius. So I don't know if you're talking to yourself like this. This is in your head. So I don't know if this is some type of mental process that you really do, you working on coming out of. Because it's like what you seeing in the now is not really what's going on. But for some reason you think this is going on because of some type of karma energy going on, is what I'm feeling like. Or you wouldn't be feeling this way. It's like feeling like if you could just offer passion to a situation or offer some type of finances. I think you wanted to just work with somebody financially, get some type of stability, and even feeling like for somebody here, Aquarius, there's this feeling here of rushing it together. So maybe Aquarius is like you rushed it. Did you rush with the Knight of Swords and then turn back around and rush with the Knight of Pentacles? So it's like you rushed something way too fast, and now we hurting about it. Like now we see things that we didn't see. Now we realize that there's no communication. So you could have blocked this person, they could have blocked you. This is not feeling too good, Aquarius, you know, for somebody here. See what else Spirit wants you to know before we close this out, Aquarius. Don't give up hope, Aquarius, though. You never know. Things change. People change. There's just hopeless feeling here. Feeling like things ain't never going to change. And that's for somebody here. But Aquarius, you know that that's not true. Okay, but let's see what Spirit wants you to know. It's all making me feel sad for Aquarius. I don't know, Aquarius. So Aquarius, I think in the past, you know, this could be what you seeing now or the energy you think somebody's seeing about you. But there's just this feeling of you realizing here that some of your decisions that you made was rushed. Some of your decisions in love was rushy, or it wasn't the best decisions. They was, you know, maybe you thought either you took too long to make decisions when it came to love, or you made wrong choices on decisions. You know, you realize you know, there was some snakes there when you thought you had some, you know, balanced love interest, you know, love offers. I just feel like you had a lot of illusions though. So maybe if you'd have been seeing things clearly and trusting your intuition, that maybe, you know, these things wouldn't have happened, Aquarius. Because now I feel like there's this energy of wanting to make it right, or wanting to talk to somebody about security, stability, love, and feeling like they may not want to talk to you, or they're not going to talk to you about what you want to talk about, or what they want to talk about is about the decisions in love and, you know, the mistakes. And like, I don't know if that's what you want to talk about, but I'm also feeling like here for somebody here, Aquarius, you don't want to face this person, or you don't want to talk to them, because then it's feel like you feeling like they're going to either be too harsh, or this person going to be very stern, and the things they're going to say is not really what you want to hear. So instead of sticking around to hear something that maybe you need to hear, you may not, you just don't, I don't know if you don't want to talk to them. You may have blocked them because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear the truth, or you don't want to hear something you know to be true. That's coming through. And it's like, yeah, basically leaving. I don't know. Maybe you decided like, well, since they blocked you or you blocked them, you see them taking a different path in life, you know, making different choices when it comes to love, Aquarius. Maybe you feel like, you know, you might have a really good job, Aquarius, or you have a lot of financial stability, a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth. And maybe this is like, you wanted if this person would have just saw you and talked to you, that you could have offered them some of this stability or some of this wealth, you know, and this is maybe something you like, well, I'm just going to have to, you know, take my knowledge and my wealth, my wisdom, since they're not trying to, you know, talk to me, or you feel like they're not trying to, because I think somebody going to talk to you, Aquarius, but it seems like you don't want to hear what they got to say. So instead of like sticking around, you ghost, you know, and I think this is usual, you know, this is usual energy for you, Aquarius. And this is something, you know, that you do. And it's like, this is why things don't grow. And then when they do grow, it grows very small. You got a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge here. I don't know why you do things like this, Aquarius. I don't know why you move like this. And this is not every Aquarius. This is for somebody, okay? We're going to go one more time, Aquarius, then we closing it out. You need to stick around, you know, instead of ghosting. I just feel like if you stuck around a little bit longer, I think there's things that's on your mind and how you get all wrapped up in your thoughts, like about situations, you will realize that it wasn't even like you thought it was, but you ghosted before you had a chance to realize what was even going on here. And that's for somebody. You may be closing doors that's not even closed yet because you're not trying to change your thoughts and grow. But hey, listen, been hearing this a lot this week. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, Aquarius, okay? Yeah, because you're all in your head about something. Come out of that. All in your head about talking to somebody that you think don't want to talk to you, or they're going to cut you down, or, you know, and maybe they should, Aquarius. Because, geez, if you feel so strongly about words or what somebody going to say, this queen, what she going to say, what he going to say, then maybe you should stick around and hear it then. Because maybe this is something you need to hear. You know, things change, people change. I'm feeling like you are not changing. You don't want to change, and that's the problem here. Change. Stick around for a while, Aquarius, and hear something you're not trying to hear. Because you get wrapped up in your thoughts and your emotions. Maybe you're thinking that this person gonna hurt you like you hurt them. Maybe you're thinking this person has changed, and because they've changed so much, you thinking they're not gonna want you or want to hear what you got to say. Or you think they don't want to hear about the past, or you think they don't want to hear about being broken or something like this. Like, it's so much change here that you don't want to change. You don't want to face change. You don't want to see change. You may not want to talk about change because you're still in your head about some decisions that you didn't do that was right. Like, okay, but you know, that got to change. You got to change that. Things change. People change. Go inside, Aquarius. You know, the Hermit is here. Go inside when it comes to this person, okay? Maybe Spirit wants you to change your thoughts. When it comes to this person, stop doing what you normally do, okay? The answers is inside. Because there's this strong feeling, Aquarius, and this ain't for everybody. This has been hanging on to Aquarius for a while. Wanting to either offer some type of abundance or offer somebody something that you feel that you need to give them. So Aquarius, if you feel so strongly, my thing is, they're not going to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you about the offer, or you feel like they changed. You don't want to talk to them because they changed. So you shouldn't be offering them nothing. But what I'm telling you is, maybe you feel like this because Spirit is telling you to give it to them anyway. Listen. Aquarius, you're probably feeling like this because you need to offer this person what you need to offer them. Leave it at the door. Send it in the mail. Do what you need to do so that you can heal your hurt. Because I don't know if you're going to heal completely if you still holding on to something that's changed. Okay? But you know what to do. I'm going to leave you with this energy, Aquarius. I'm going to see you guys real soon. Okay? Bye, guys.